We're going to talk today on something that I've struggled with, many mamas I know have struggled with because y'all have told me you've struggled with this. That is phone addiction and how that just pulls us away from our family, pulls us away from our relationship with the Lord, pulls us away from everything. And many of us know it's a bad habit and know we don't want to be doing this, but it's an addiction. Addiction is like a bad word because when you think of addiction, addicted to alcohol, addicted to drugs, addicted to pornography, but our phones can be an addiction, and for far too many of us as moms, it is just stripping away our motherhood, our relationship with the Lord. So let's talk about that today. I'm gonna give you 4 practical tips at the end that I have applied in my own life to help break phone addiction this past year, and this has not been perfect. This has been a gradual progress. Little steps go a long way over a long time, and hopefully it can help you as well. So first of all, our phones were meant to give us a dopamine hit, and they draw us in. Notifications draw us into our phone. So we know our phones are a distraction, but also life in general can be a distraction. Fill every single second of our day with our phone or a radio or a podcast, whether we're listening to it through our laptop or our phones. Like, we are uncomfortable with silence anymore, and a lot of that silence we break is through our phones. In the past generations, I think it was TV. Many people in a couple generations older than us had TV playing all the time in background. That was their way to break the silence. Our way now is through music, through our phones, or maybe a radio. We did just get a radio in our kitchen, like an old-timey radio, but I don't play it all the time. My husband was like, let's play this radio all the time. I was like, no, I want to be comfortable with silence. I want our children to be comfortable with silence. We don't have to have something filling our air, noise pollution at all times. But for many of us moms, it's music on our phones, podcasts, even if it's like the Bible app. I have played the Bible app and had my phone read the Bible to me, but it's actually really helpful, and I really enjoy it at times, especially when I have a nursing baby. But how much more meaningful is it to turn the pages of the Bible and read the Lord's Word? We also have notifications popping up all the time on our phone, just dinging at us, raising that dopamine hit. Our phone dings and we automatically are like, oh, I gotta check it. Did someone text me? Did someone want to buy that item I posted on Marketplace? Did someone like my photo? Did someone send me an email? Did someone send me a text? It's that constant pull to our phones. This isn't even just social media apps. This is just our phone in general. Whether like you just posted something on Marketplace and now you're just watching for someone to purchase it. It could be emails. Emails just bombard us today, trying to market to us and sell things to us or promote things to us. Ding, 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 emails go off. You have to go check them. It's just like this instant dopamine hit that our phones pull us towards them. We also can track our package to the minute it's going to arrive. You can so easily hop on your phone and look and see when your package departed from when you ordered it, where it is today, when it'll be here, what time it'll be here tomorrow, when it's out for delivery, and then you can see when it arrived and you can run to your mailbox and check it. Another dopamine hit, usually through our phones. I mean, yes, some of this can be through a laptop, but I'm just talking in general, how many times we use our phones, and I've talked about social media before and removing social media a lot from my life, but there's so many other ways our phones can distract us. And I'll tell you in a minute how I've kind of minimized this and not let it distract me as much, though I'm still not perfect at that. We use all of these dopamine hits in the place of the Lord and our relationship with the Lord, our relationship with our family, our children, all of those things, in place of just having peace in our lives. We are letting that ding ding notification bell on our phone constantly pull us in and pull us away from the people in our lives and the most important person in our lives, our Lord, our Creator, our Savior. Our society today, I think, is very uncomfortable with silence and stillness, and that's why we just turn to our phone at all times. Can you count the number of times that you've had a moment to relax and you just sit down on your couch and grab your phone and just start scrolling? Can y'all even count? Because I can, because that used to be my biggest habit when it was nap time or quiet time. Instead of reading a book or sitting outside in the sun, praying, napping in the sun, or just relaxing, I would just sit down and scroll my phone. I've been guilty of like taking my phone to those relaxing places outdoors, putting on a podcast, which there's nothing wrong with that. I love podcasts and I've learned a lot of valuable information from podcasts, but at some point we need stillness, we need silence, and we need to be able to become comfortable with that. How many times have we sat in a room with someone and instead of talking to them and making conversation, whether it be a stranger or or a family member, how we hopped on our phones and distracted ourselves from actually communicating and talking with that person. It's really sad when you're at a restaurant, you see a family and every one of them are on their phones, or even if just the children are on their phones. So children are being taught to dissociate with those they are with at the table, because eating around a table is a place of gathering, a place of fellowship, a place to talk and communicate, not a place to scroll. And our society is just so uncomfortable with that stillness, silence, and that peace and that boredom. We don't know how to occupy our brains through conversation or just being still without having a phone in our hands. So here are 4 practical ways that I would recommend starting to break your phone addiction. Number 1, biggest one, get a dumb phone. I have not done this yet. I have looked at them, I have priced them, I have called about them, but I have yet to make the jump to them. My phone is almost a dumb phone now. I deleted so many apps. Instead of having to like swipe through pages of apps, my home screen is just one page. I don't have to like, well, that scrolls and shows you the apps that you want to open. My home screen is just one page. Right now, I currently do have social media on my phone because we have a little business with our family and I'm trying to sell some things through that business, and I have to post pictures and information, but I can so tell that those are on my phone and the pull to them, and it's very hard to resist the temptation to get on them. Even though I'm trying to use them for business purposes, I do delete them. We sell miniature Australian Shepherds, so certain times of the year when our dog has a litter, I have to have those social media apps. I don't have to, I could do it on my laptop, but I will admit it's much more convenient to do it on my phone. So having a dumb phone would totally take that away. I could not even get on those apps to post puppy pictures or puppy information. And I will totally update y'all when I ever make that switch. It's gonna happen soon. I've kind of been waiting on this phone to die. This is an iPhone 8, so it's very old, very outdated. It takes horrible pictures. My husband is always telling me I need to just get a new phone because I can't even take good pictures of our children when I want to, or videos. But I'm trying to just wait for it to die or completely go out before I spend the money on a dumb phone. But I've been looking at the Wise phone. So that's my number 1 tip, is look into a dumb phone if you think you can make the switch. That's going to be the most drastic jump. I'll give you some less drastic ones, but that's one I have been like contemplating the last year, and I'm really actually just ready to make the switch. We just haven't invested in the new phone yet. From what I've researched, it does not have a browser. It does not have social media apps. It can still play certain apps that are approved through the company that aren't like scrolling social media apps. There is no browser, so I can't just hop on my phone and look up something anymore. I'll have to go to my laptop. It does have maps. That's one of the things that I really liked about it, is because though we have it at the tip of our fingers to go anywhere in the world, it is convenient not to have to print out MapQuest, but there are some people that do that. So number 1, get a dumb phone if you're ready to make that jump. Number 2, turn off all of your notifications on your phone so that nothing is dinging at you all day. So that's really simple to do. I'll walk you through it real quick. So you're gonna go to your settings, go to notifications. Okay, now remember my phone is old, so if your screen looks different, I apologize, but this is how you do it on my phone. I have a scheduled summary where 1 time a day, my phone will tell me all of the notifications that have come through. I have it set for 3:00 p.m. So that's kind of a time when right before I start my evening routine with starting supper and stuff. 1 time a day, my phone will tell me all the notifications that have come in. I don't even know why I don't have, I think I know why, because these are the only apps that allow me to send notifications, period. But the notifications I want come in a scheduled summary 1 time a day. If you go back a screen, from that scheduled summary, I have show previews. I never want my phone to show me a preview of what it's notifying me of. I do still keep the red dots on the apps I need. So the only apps I need to know a red dot on are the puppy app that we sell on. I don't need the little red dots, the notification, I don't know what they're called, little badges maybe, on Facebook and Instagram. I don't even have those on my phone all the time. If someone comments on a puppy picture or something I'm trying to sell, or any of my posts, which I don't even post on social media anymore, I strictly use it for business purposes, or if I'm selling something on Marketplace. I don't need to know that. I can easily just log into the app and see if I have any notifications. I don't need a notification. I also have email notifications turned off. For a while, I actually even deleted email off my phone and just checked it on my computer, so I don't even have any of those to ding at me. On that main notification screen, you can scroll down and see all of the apps and turn them off. So like Airbnb, I have off. App Store, I have off. Calendar, I have off. Facebook, I have off. FaceTime, I have off. Free print, some of these apps I they're not even like on my phone. They're just removed from my home screen. They're just, I guess, still on my phone. So most of mine are off. I do have the messages one on so that it will, I have it for immediate. So if someone does message me, I can see the little badge, the little red dot, but I'm not hearing it. I don't have it turned on where I can hear it. That's how I minimize notifications from coming in all day. And that scheduled summary is wonderful. One time a day, I will get like a pop-up of all of the messages I've gotten through the day or notifications through those apps, which most of them I have turned off. But if you want to leave more of them on, once or even twice, you can schedule 2 times a day summaries for it to notify you all your notifications. Number 3 is have a designated place to put your phone through the day. So this is something I saw in another lady implemented like several years ago, and it was a gift from her mom. And her mom made her this beautiful engraved box to put her phone in, and on the top it said the gift of presence. So she could put her phone in that box and close it away and be present with her family the rest of the day. So this is something that I actually just implemented, because when I was thinking about this video, I was like, I want to make one of those boxes and have it where my children can see it and they know that mama's phone is tucked away for the day and that my attention is on them. So I've loved this. Mine is not beautifully engraved like the one I saw. I just printed something pretty up on Canva, laminated it, and put it to the top of the box, and it works perfectly. And it's such a reminder that every time I tuck my phone away, I am giving my family my gift of presence. And it stays on a little spot where I charge my phone at night. I don't keep my phone in my room anymore. I charge it in our like hallway. And this has just been a beautiful gift to remind myself. And every time I tuck it away, I'm like, okay, I don't need to look at this. I don't want my family to remember me always on my phone. I want my children to remember me being present with them, playing with them, reading with them, teaching them, just all the things we do that our phone pulls us away from. The 4th one is just delete all your apps. I just talked to you about a dumb phone, so that'll get rid of a lot of apps. But if you still have an iPhone, you can just delete every app that you don't want or need anymore. So my phone is pretty basic right now. I have photos, the camera. I have one little spot for apps where I keep like the calendar, the clock, a couple of banking apps, Venmo, PayPal, the weather. I do keep email. I used to not keep email on my phone, but there came a time I was missing some emails from one of my affiliate companies because they were only coming to my phone and not my computer, and I missed a couple of emails that I actually needed. So I did put emails back on here, but I don't have it dinging me, and I only check it like once a week. Notes, I do have Facebook and Instagram right now because I already explained that why, but those are about to leave. We've almost sold all our puppies. A Bible app, the Good Dog app, which is where we sell puppies, and that's about to go too. I don't have Safari on here because I don't want to be tempted just to click it and scroll. I can drag down, like pull down and type Safari and find it. I can still do that with any app. That's kind of why I just really want to get the dumb phone, because it's still too easy to, even though I deleted the app, it's still on my phone. Certain apps, like apps that are made into your iPhone, stay there. Now some apps, like if I delete certain apps, I don't even know because I don't hardly use any of them anymore. Like certain apps you will have to re-download if you delete them off, but Safari, even if you delete it from your home screen, it's still on your phone, I think. But anyways, that's my phone, and it's so minimal with apps, except like I explained, certain times of the year when I have to have those apps for our little family business. But that's my 4 tips. Dumb phone, if you want to go that far. Number 2, turn off all notifications and just get a scheduled summary. Number 3, phone box, or a place in your house to keep your phone. I said a box, you could totally just do a drawer or a cabinet. When I didn't have the box, I had a place in my kitchen where I kept my phone tucked away, but it was still very tempting just to grab it when I was cooking. I like the box a lot better because it's across the house, it's not right by the kitchen, and I have to like walk to it to go check it, and it minimizes the amount of times I check it. If something is causing you temptation, cut it off. The Bible says if your eye is causing you to sin, cut it off. Same thing with an app. If the app is causing you to pull away from your family, cut it off. Get it off your phone. So I hope this was helpful. I've shared on a couple of times the last year as I've been walking through this and breaking my phone addiction and breaking that dopamine addiction that our phones give us. They are literally designed to draw us in and keep us on them. The same thing with social media apps. And I find myself so much more present when those 2 apps are not on my phone. And I've shared about that before. I've done videos where those apps aren't on my phone because we didn't have a litter of puppies that I was trying to sell. But I just feel so much more present and free when those apps are away. So I just challenge you to try it for a weekend. Take some apps off your phone, change your notification settings to not ding at you all day. Turn those off. Try having a designated place to store your phone throughout the day so you're not tempted to check it all day, and you can give your family the gift of presence. Or go all the way and get a dumb phone, which I'm very excited to eventually get, and y'all will definitely be hearing about that when I make it to that step. Thank y'all for watching. I hope that these practical tips encouraged you to bring you back closer to like just the stillness and the quietness and the peace that we can get from the Lord, and all for our family when we break that phone addiction, that dopamine addiction that so many of us have and struggle with. You are not alone if you are here. It's hard to admit that you have an addiction. It was hard for me to admit at first, but since I've been making these gradual steps, it has been such a blessing, a motherhood journey, and just being more present with my family and growing my relationship with the Lord.